Hey everyone, gather round. Here is Tuesday and it's Intuitive Reading Tuesday, and we're going to use the Moira'S Light angel cards as a confirmation, right? And we're going to ask our both our spiritual guides and helpers to send and for us to be able to receive the information. It can only happen if you are open, if you are true in your heart, if you are really moving in the direction of truth and integrity. Um, Lately, we've had some pretty interesting characters in our readings. I know on Friday it was quite interesting. So we are live and we are ready. So I have you here and I have another group. Mm-hmm. Where did the group go? Here it is. Oh, nope. That's not it. There you go. Hello. Okay. So here we go. So what we're doing today is we are engaging our spiritual entourage into a successful reading. And I'm coming live every day. I'm trying to come live every day just for half an hour. Fridays is different. Fridays is tarot readings, and I use different type of tarots. But when it comes to intuition and intuitive readings, there has to be a consensus and an approval. It's like a handshake. It has to happen between both parties. So your client's spiritual presence and yours are the first ones to say yay or nay. And this is where, when I do teach the teacher workshops and all that beautiful stuff, not a lot of people tell you that this has to happen. They don't. They really don't. But I'm here to tell you, yes, it does happen. There must be a handshake between your client's spiritual essence and yours. Because what if I am not that person's reader? What if I am not going to receive the message they're going to need? I need to set ego aside and say, here, take your money back because I am not the reader for you. The message, I don't have the message that you need, that you're looking for. And you really have to think about this because that means you're giving back, money that you probably need. But isn't it better that you not engage in non-truthful and information that doesn't really contain integrity? I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, I I really am a stickler for that, and it's scary. And when when here they are, and and that's not the way we're supposed to. Not in this day and age. We're not supposed to be engaging in that kind of energy. Dude, if I'm not the reader for you, if your spiritual essence is telling mine and mine is saying, Mary, go ahead and get the next one, this is not the person you need to see, because we're hard-headed, right? No, I want to see Nick, I want to see Paul, or yeah, I want to see Harry. um we need to be guided, and we need to learn where to find guidance. It's funny, you can hear my bird in the background every time I get into spiritual truth and share it. He's putting in his 2 cents worth. So let's start with this group. And please, if you can, share it. Share this feed. And if you want more, then subscribe. And if you do subscribe, there's supposedly a little bell that will tell you, if you click on it, it'll tell you when I'm going live. Um, so let's see. Mary Ann. Mary Ann, are you still with us? And this is, I'm streaming on two sides here. Mary Ann, are you still with us? Okay, you're still with us. Okay. So, honey, what is, do you have a question that you need to? Oh, okay. So it's about work. And Marianne wants to, Marianne, where are you from? Hi, Praweet. Okay, so you're in the New England area. Okay, and yours is about work. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is I want you to connect and allow your spiritual guides to connect with mine. And you will need to let them know whether it's from your heart, your head. And then, of course, mine are always there to help. Okay, Marianne. I'm getting that um there is paperwork that somebody filled out, and that paperwork did not necessarily talk about truth. It has information in there that is not true. This is somebody that is kind of not working in sync with you. You do one thing, which is what probably you were told to do before. This is somebody new in your office, in your, and the person filled out some kind of paperwork, and that paper, okay, so that was your new supervisor. And I don't mix with her. She's always putting me down. Okay, so this is a new supervisor. She's doesn't truly understand, and she wrote, oh, that, okay, so you had an evaluation. Okay, so that explains the paperwork. And okay, she's writing more. Okay, so don't give me everything, please. Okay, so I get is I'm getting like a Deanna or Diana or Deanne or Dion. Dion. Okay. So Dion is what I'm getting. That is your supervisor. Okay. So what I'm getting is, she's really, really new. And her supervisors, which please correct me if I'm wrong. I have been wrong many times before, but her supervisors used to be your supervisors. Yes, okay. So her supervisor was your supervisor, and everything was fine. So your supervisor got a promotion. Okay, and then they hired her. This is what I'm getting. She's just afraid for her job. She found something good, and it is good. However, there is also a disappointment coming from you. You were hoping maybe that you would get that supervision job, that supervisory job. Please tell me if I'm wrong. It's okay to tell me if I'm wrong, because I could be reading somebody else's energy that's actually coming through. Okay. So there is this is a totally um energetic um energy issue that you're having. You were hoping that you were going to get that supervisor's your ex-supervisor's position, but they hired somebody else, and that hurt your feelings. You were expecting it, and here comes somebody off the street and they get the job. It also has to do with money that you were expecting. You didn't get that as well. This is what I'm getting. Please, again, correct me if I'm wrong, because if I'm wrong, I'm reading somebody else and I have to shift the energy. Um, Marianne, I'm getting that your supervisor, your direct supervisor, actually told you that this position may be yours. Am I right? Okay, but this was a private conversation. There was nobody else in the room. Okay, all right. And what I'm getting is, see, your new supervisors really comes from what I'm getting, and I don't do third readings, but third party readings. Um, she found something good. I mean, it is a cushy job that I am receiving. It would be a great job for anyone. Um, you need to let your ego go. This person is not going to last there. Unfortunately, this new person, this is just a stepping stone for her, and this is not going to last for her. But this is from her own, uh, and it could be from her own free will. She. Mm, she's going to be offered something more, something better, actually. Somewhere else, there's going to be a trip. She's going to ask for time off. Your supervisor or your ex supervisor is going to realize that she made a mistake because she was the one that hired her. Am I right? Okay. So if we're dealing with this kind of stuff, um, and this happens at every job, honey. So this is not just for you, okay? This happens everywhere and with everyone, Mary Ann. Let's see what the cards say. So first of all, you're going to get the temper card. This is for you. Yeah, this is for you. And then this is the moment for you to balance and harmonize your temperance or your temper, right? Because that's what that's doing. That's part of ego. And you're muddying up without even noticing. You're muddying up the potential of you being looked at again as the one that stayed to take on the role of supervisor. Do your work right. Make friends. This person is more afraid of losing this job than you are, and you're not going anywhere. They're just waiting for you both to come in and to work together well. But this person is not. is not going to stay there for a while. This is just a stepping stone to get somewhere else that she wanted to get to. You need to gain self-control. I'm getting that you are emotional at work. Am I right? Yes. Okay. Stop that. Stop that. As an empath, you are an empath. Realize your mouth spews intentions that manifest. Okay, so remove ego, like I said, from your vocabulary and your soul. Take that out of the way. This new supervisor, give her a chance. Give her a chance. Like I said, um, you when when we get presented with these, when we create an expectation as a human being, and we don't get the fruit of those expectations, then we feel bad. But then we turn into something else. And everything that comes out of our mouths that's negative actually becomes an intention, and then it manifests. So, what are you attracting with your attitude at work and with your heart? Remove that out of the way, and I'm sure you're going to start feeling better, and things are going to look better, because the ones that they're looking at is you, sweetheart. How do you do with other people around you? You got the who are you card, and archangels want you to remember just how powerful you are. You are loving, powerful, creative, and you, yes, you are incredible. You are divine because you are made divinely. You have gifts that only you know of, and you're being assured that you can move forward with your divine plans of strength, courage, and truth. And I mean, you can't make that up. Do you see that at the end? Yes, you do. So you are loved. Everybody here is loved. Okay? We're here because we're loved. There's nothing else to it. Okay, do you have any more questions, Marianne? Was I able to give you the guidance that you were looking for, sweetheart? Yay. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so then, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And we close for Mary Ann. And let's open for the next one. Well, nobody on this side. I guess the algorithm is shot. Let's see. There is. Who am I? Come on, guides. Let me know. It's funny because on YouTube, there's hardly anything happening, but yet on this other platform, which I don't want to mention just in case, you never know. Oh, this is my Twitch. Dulce. Dulce? Dulce, are you still with us? I'm looking for Dulce S. I don't want to say the name, the whole entire name out. Yes. Guys, I need to remind you that if you're calling while you're driving, that's a no-no. And I'm going to know. Dulce, are you driving right now? Okay, I need you to stop, pull over somewhere. Okay, you're already parking. Okay, all right. Let me know when you've parked. Have we parked? Yes, I do know. Sometimes when the messages are clear, yes. Okay, I'm being told everything's good. Okay, honey, what is your question? Okay. Okay, she's typing. Hi, light in the world. Today I'm using two platforms. So I'm here. I'm this computer here. I'm with I'm on YouTube. If you're asking for a card, let me know. If you have a question that I can answer intuitively, pretty good in you, sweetheart. Um, then ask what your question is, and then okay. So Dulce. Oh, the love department. Okay. Is he cheating? Oh, okay, honey. Thank you. Thank you. Share, please. Maybe because the algorithm in YouTube is just a little whacked out. Okay, so um, Dulce, I want you to. Okay, great. I'll be right with you, Light, and then I'm gonna answer Dulce. Is he cheating? Okay, so Dulce, what I want you to do is I need you to connect and just look at my heart chakra. You can see it from here. I want you to connect and say yes, that you allow your spiritual essence. And then my spiritual essence is going to ask your spiritual essence if it's okay for me to give you a reading. That is essential, essential when you're doing a reading. And as a professional, you need to have that handshake. That spiritual handshake, if it does not happen, you have no business doing a reading on someone. Okay, so I got it. All right. So Dulce. Ooh, okay, good. So goosebumps. So I'm getting um you I'm getting that you have a suspicion. It's really a suspicion. You haven't been able to um to catch him in the act, and you haven't been able to show you have no proof that he's actually cheating on you. The only thing you're going off by is okay. The only thing you're going off by is a text message, and that text message just said hi. Am I wrong? Okay. So you're going off by a text message. There's no name. So obviously there's nobody that he tagged with that phone number, right? On his phone. You were going through his phone. Okay. I want you to understand that already the trust frequencies just came from here to here. So this happens when this happens, then you're attracting other energies that have to do with mistrust. And then all of a sudden, you're going to start getting played. Now, correct me if I am wrong. He calls you in the morning. He texts you when he's at work. He even calls you at lunch. You stay at home? Okay. He texts you. He calls you at lunch. He is always in constant communication with you. And he goes, he, okay. So the only place that he goes is family? Okay. But you're not there. You don't go places with him. Am I right? Okay. So there's animosity between you and her mom and his mom. Okay. Listen, it happens to everyone. Okay. Um, but your focus should be him. You have not had a conversation with him about your suspicions, have you? No. Okay. All right. So what I'm getting, what I'm getting is this is a random text that he got. There are these people that text you, and then when you answer, they go all over your phone. It's like a hacking thing. And that is perhaps what it is. He is very distraught because you have changed in the last, I want to say, 2 weeks. Um, what your what your spiritual essence is recommending is you spend more time with him. Yes, if he does go want to go see his family, go. And you need to make a change in yourself. Okay? Perhaps go visit the family once or twice a month, right? And then find something, go on a date with him the other weekends. I think that I go on dates with my own husband. He's my twin flame, and we've been together since we were 5, I think. Yeah, because we still had tricycles. So um we find ways and times to have fun and to go on dates. And that's important because, again, I share that issue with the energies of the in laws. The best thing to do is work on both of you. Don't work on the what if, and don't work on I'm separating myself. You go do what you want because I can't stand your family. And your energies are the ones that are saying, let's try this, try something new. And correct me if I'm wrong, but even you have been thinking of changing that so that you can be with him. But your ego is just in turmoil for one text that said hi. If I were to tell you, if I were to show you how many texts I get that say hi, and more so, and those are just fishing for whatever it is that they're looking for. I mean, obviously there's something else that they could do with their lives, but that's the world we live in. He is not cheating, if that's the question you're asking. No. And I can tell you no. Okay? So please try and mend things with him. But I'm getting that that's is this not the answer that you were looking for? Okay. That's all right. That's okay. You need to sit with it and sit with yourself and sit with the angels and sit with your spiritual entourage. Okay? And get your head situated where your heart is. Okay? Thank you. Did today's reading make sense? Good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And we close. All right. Light in the world. I was wondering if you see someone coming in love for me. Light in the world. Are you still with us? And this will be the last reading because I have to get to work. I do have a regular job. Yes. All right. All right. So, Light, I need you to look at my heart chakra. I need you to give permission, whether it's you or your higher self, that you can allow once I receive. Okay, I felt that. All right. So, thank you. Thank you. Um, Light, am I, correct me if I'm wrong, you have not had a lot of luck. Well, what we call luck in your expectations uh, for a partner of some kind. Um, please let me know if this is where we're going, because I'm getting that what it is that how it is your love language is not understood. Am I right? Okay. So, but what is your love language? What you feel is your love language. How you would show love, how you would, how you like to receive love. That is not entirely understood. Or do you feel that you're not very well understood as far as your love language? What I mean by love language is what you perceive is love, what you perceive love to be. Did I lose you? Okay. So you don't know, you're not perceiving what love truly is for you, or what truly what you're looking for in love. So your love language, right, what you feel your love language would be, is not corresponding to anyone or anything. Now, there have been contact. I'm getting there has been like maybe a very light perspective or prospect, a very light prospect here and there where you've shown interest. Am I wrong? Where somebody showed interest in you. I think, okay. So, you know, I keep talking about the love language. It is the way that we show love, and it is also the way that we want to receive love. Right now, even you might not know exactly what it is that you want. So the energies around you While yes, there will be. Mm, there will be more than one occasion where you're going to be presented with a love interest. And I talk love interest because you are the kind of person that wants to be in total control of your heart. Um, you don't want to be part of the breakup and like cheating and wondering, and you don't want to waste your time in that minutia. You want the for sure thing, right? um so the loving card does come out, and I'll tell you why. The loving card is actually talking about to get yourself ready to receive, and this is the loving card. It's telling you to get ready to receive, but there's work that needs to be done in the self love department. Okay? Because, okay, so when we can all say, oh, I want a boyfriend, or I want a girlfriend, or I want a significant other, whatever it is, I want a puppy, whatever it is, we have to actually make the intention, manifest it, and then open it up in our aura, in our and take it as far out as your luminous energy field. What is that going to do? It's going to open up a it's going to turn on a beacon, and the right suitors will come and present themselves, and you're going to have what we call the love dialogue, which is the same thing, love language, okay? And you will get to the right one because you have a powerful spiritual entourage around you, but um, they're very, very protective of you. Okay, so you need to, kind of let them know, hey, dude, because you don't want to get hurt. You you're seeing all these things that are happening around your friends, your family, and you're like, oh, hell no, I'm not going to go through that. I don't want to go through that. You know what? I'm telling you right now, you don't. That right there is an intention. If you believe you have to go through something like that, then that's what you're going to attract. But you're trying to attract the perfect the perfect relationship. Why not? Why not? And there are going to be people going to tell you, well, nothing is perfect. You have to work at it. Absolutely. Nothing is perfect. But if you can manifest something as perfect as it could be, so it takes less time for you and that person to actually develop something meaningful, something incredible. Absolutely. Absolutely, light. Absolutely. But you have to let go of one thing. You have to let go of one thing. You have to let go of the fear. There is fear. There is fear. I want you to look down deep inside, and I want you to examine these prospects, these little interests that other people had in you. What, who stopped it? Who stopped, who stopped the advancement into what could have at least been a bit of fun? You did. And correct me if I'm wrong. And listen, I've been wrong before. So please, I have no ego. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Okay? There is fear. You have fear. There is fear of ooh, finding Okay, there's fear of you finding, thinking that you found the right one, and then the right one comes along later on. Is that what I'm feeling? Is this thing moving? Let me see. Like how your question is, how do I know it's the right one? Okay, so let's say that this person comes and you feel it's the right one, and you're engaged with this person in that particular um, um, relationship, and then you miss out on the one that was really your either your soulmate or even your twin. Okay, so you're afraid to choose the wrong guy with these. So that piece of paper, that that how do you make it the right guy should be the next question. You're going to know, and your spiritual entourage will tell you immediately, nope, that's not the one. But you need to remove the fear. And hmm, don't be afraid. Of course, they're going to be different guys. One guy is going to show you what you like, one guy is going to show you what you don't like. One guy may show you what love is really about, but you already know what you don't like and what you do like. And then all of a sudden, ah, okay, all right, I'll get to that. But you need to have the experience. I'm not saying for you to engage in practices you don't believe you should be engaging in, but getting to know somebody, getting to experience somebody else's energy, getting to know them, getting to see what it is you like and don't like. For the real one to be standing back and saying, ah, here she is. Get it? When you open up yourself to possibilities and you open up yourself to probable possibilities, what happens is that beacon turns on, and your right guy is going to see, there she is. Let me get closer. Yes, it's going to also attract others because you're beautiful and you're loving, and because that's how you radiate on this earth. But this is your chance to get to know what you like and what you don't like, and form expectations of what it is that you want in your guy. And then that person, when you have that in your energy field, when you project that, make that an intention, then it manifests the guy that you're looking for. And that person, that one guy is going to go, that's her. That's her. Because you're giving the universe a chance to show you what you like and what you don't. Does that make sense to you? And again, it doesn't mean to engage in practices that you're not comfortable with. It's just to get to know them. What they call dating now. Well, is it? I don't know. I've never dated other than my husband. Does that make sense for you? Okay. All right. Are there people coming because they are attracted to your beauty, your inner beauty? Because remember, they can't even see what you look like until they find you. right? They're going by your light, they're going by your frequency. That's how they find us. I wasn't in a catalog when I was 5 for my now husband, who's my twin, find me in a catalog and say, "Oh, that's the one I want." No, that's not the way it works. It was energy that attracted energy. So you are attracting energy. You just need to know when it's the right one. But you need to give the universe the chance to open you up to let that bright light, but the bright light with intelligence for what it is you want and what it is you don't. Thank you for letting me read you. Let me see what the cards. Oh, and here you go. Don't look back. Don't look back is your confirmation. Release yourself immediately of all which is holding your desires back. Sometimes it's ego, sometimes it's confusion. Confusion. That's normal. Oh my God. Okay? There is great need for you to detoxify and purify your body, mind, and soul. Find a method that best fits you. Detoxify from what? Your conditioning. What it is that you believe it should be, or how you believe it should be, with the universe's methods of how it truly is. What were you taught, right, to believe? And then what you're really experiencing from the universe, which is our true teacher. By worrying, you will do nothing but delay your inner peace. This is delaying your inner peace, right? Because you're worrying, I'm worrying about the wrong guy. Well, by looking back to your past, you bring unnecessary pain and despair. You do, because you're living from the past. You're remembering what you've been conditioned to believe, and that's coming in and getting hold of your present. Well, here in the present is our workspace. This is where we work towards the future. We make the future from the present, not from the past. Does that make sense? All right. Thank you so much for letting me read you. I went past my time, but thankfully there are no calls. You are very, very welcome. Please share. Please let people know that we do these types of intuitive readings on Tuesdays. I have a program for every day of the week, 8:30 in the morning. You can find me at mhcaresTherapy.com. I am the shaman there. And you can find me also on Facebook under Moira's Light Readings. And my school is Moira's Light School for um, Healing and Spiritual Arts, if you want to check that out. So, thank you once again. Please share, please subscribe. I hope you have a beautiful daylight. Have a great day.